our shit, 2K24.
BA heat culture is about toughness
You know
and
where it's been, man.
competitiveness. And if
Oh.
you step into that building,
I
you
was
better
drafting
make
them
sure
last
that you're
week.
ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create. Mobley on a screen. And he lobs it up top.
Hey.
And Mobley throws it down. You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Is it career mode in 2K24?
The
Is
Heat
that
have
for
gone
sure
3 of
for
4. Off to a nice start.
That's 23.
Pass to Hardaway. Outside Garland.
That's 24 is good.
Here's
Yeah.
Garland. Back to
Yeah.
Hardaway. To the paint. You could just see how in sync they were there. That's what it takes to pull that off. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Mobley outside. Mobley on a screen. Count it. All
Last
three of
year's
his
was like
attempts have gone in.
definitively better, low-key. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mobley is just
'Cause you-
too much.
You low-key did a lot
Bring it up
more
for Miami.
than last year's.
By one. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his
As far
guys,
as the story.
maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. In the third spot, the Cavaliers. They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Jaquez. Allen brings a double team. Back to Jaquez. Pass to Ware. Clock at 6. Jaquez finds Garland. And the 3 off target. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the 3. Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Miami also making a switch. Wiggins, he's checked in for Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. First quarter
I forgot
play,
Goran Perkins
just
playing
over
on
3.5
Xbox.
minutes in. Alley-oop up top,
I be
hammer
forgetting that all the
home.
time.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
Puts up a
Oh my
three.
God.
Pure from three-point range.
Darius, buddy,
7 points in the game.
let's get it together.
These teams just feeling each other out. Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad. Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, it
Ooh,
was a completely
nigga.
one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Now here's Adebayo. Coming off a terrific game against New York. Garland finds Adebayo. Back to Garland. From 12 feet. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now.
One player
Took a
sometimes
shot out of
can
him.
drag down your offense, and
Boom.
he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot. Here's Garland. Last game, 26 points for him. Shot to stop the run. The shot no good. Cleveland leading by 8. .152 left in the first quarter here. And he drives in. Here's Tyson.
My God, what a pass.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Hey,
Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Heat. Wiggins. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Wiggins gotten his second bucket of the game.
We've seen Wiggins in that jump shot really evolve over the years. He doesn't waste chances. He's efficient from there.
What? You want to do the draft?
Pass to Mobley.
Yeah,
Sinks
I'm
another
gonna
one. He form.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
It's stolen. And they're on
Yeah,
the
can
run.
probably knock it
Jumps
out
up.
for y'all real quick.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Why you saying it like
Boy,
that?
I like their
Yeah,
energy
you
coming
wanna do
in.
it.
Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or
I'm not
5
gonna end up
boxes
playing
to
it
check in
tonight.
terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Garland. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Counted.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
We can save that for another time then.
To Mobley.
Some kind of cool on it too right now.
Mobley, a screen on Garland. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 8. Throws it up high.
The pass, the
probably
catch,
just gonna start
the
it up
slam.
anyways, so.
What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Allen a screen. Guarded by Garland.
Hey.
Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 14 points for him.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Hardaway with it. Launches it from deep. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, one thing stands.
Heat trail by 16. They've got Jonathan Isaac, Mitchell out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Tyson in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Adebayo in the post. And finished off by Adebayo.
Adebayo not allowing the defense to slow him down.
The Cavaliers lead by 14. Isaac with a screen on Garland. Guarded by Garland. The rebound by Garland. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Heroes checked in. Heat trail by 13. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Clock at 2. The offensive rebound. And Cleveland shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. Here's Garland. No good there. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Here's Hunter. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Jaquez, the pass to Hardaway. Outside Garland. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 14.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Isaac with a screen on Garland. To the inside. And the dunk by Isaac.
And in that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
Heat trail by 14. Now Adebayo. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Fires in the triple. 17 points in the game.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Cleveland leading by 11. Guarded by Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now here's Hardaway. Outside Garland. Elbow shot. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K action in just a moment.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Cavaliers.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Heat trail by 13, setting the floor for Miami. Tim Hardaway is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Bam Adebayo, then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Ware in at the 5. Back to Adebayo, and stolen by Mobley. Allen a screen. Pass to Hunter. Allen a screen. The 3 is up. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, And at some point, when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Basket counts. Mobley's got 10 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Hardaway up top. Checked by Mitchell. Garland for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Guarded by Garland. Fades and shoots. And it's Cleveland with another.
And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and press for success. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where Portland is, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Andre Ayton out there with Miles Bridges. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside.
On the radar,
It's Mobley and Allen in the
2023.
post. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then
What the hell? You got me fucked up. Combination. Oh, alright.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And we check out the power rankings with plenty of time left in the season. So much could be different by the end of the year. You look at Brooklyn, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for Cleveland, they planted their flag early in the season and have been playing hard and picking up wins ever since.
So here's Portland's starting group. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Miles Bridges is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Defended by Henderson. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Bridges outside. Pass to Sharp. From deep. Drills it from deep.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get it. Allen, this man is a height machine.
Sharp with it. Henderson for 3. Another 3 for Portland.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Defended by Henderson. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And he's going for the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Now here's Henderson, guarded closely. Ayton with a screen.
There you go. Do you keep like opening like a soda bottle or some shit?
Goes to Cleveland. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Here's Mobley.
Sounds like every like
Takes
5
a
minutes
three.
you're opening like
And Aiden pulls
a
it down.
Pepsi bottle or
And he
some shit.
probably thought he was going to bury that one.
I mean, I was earlier, but
Outside
I
short.
haven't for like the last 15
Bridges
minutes.
outside.
Right.
Outside for Henderson. 6 to shoot.
Good. Good.
I didn't hear that. Must have just been. You probably just moved or
That
something.
doesn't go either for Henderson. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Allen a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws tonight.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Henderson. Now here's Aiden. Allen defending. Henderson outside. They set a pick. Henderson with another miss.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Allen. Got it. Good job in the low post. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Hunter. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Cleveland, second.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Sharp. Soft touch off the glass. Sharp's got 5 now.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Now Allen over Henderson. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Defended by Henderson. Pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Henderson. Here's Tyson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Mitchell. From downtown. And Aiden pulls it down.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Sharp with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And stolen by Mobley. Down low. With the 10-footer. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by Henderson. Again, the miss by Portland.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Fades. And it's Portland with a rebound.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Henderson after the basket by Cleveland. To the middle. And he makes it on the layup. Henderson's got 5 now.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. 6 points for him. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Here's Sharp. The rebound by Allen.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Defended by Henderson. From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. A big group substitution here for Portland. Blazers trail by 11. On the court right now for Portland. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Miles Bridges. Pass to Henderson. Bridges outside. Ayton with a screen. Fires the 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Excellent outlet pass, helping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
Mobley on a screen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard. But that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hero's checked in. Simons is checked in for Portland. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Pass to Mitchell. He's covered by Simons. Hero outside. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, the response from Simons, a streaky three-point shooter.
Isaac with a screen on Simons. Into the lane. And here's Hunter from the arc. And Cleveland another 3. Blazers trail by 16. Bridges outside. Simons outside. Screen by Bridges. Shot on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Simons got 9 points in the quarter. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Picked by Isaac. Hunter on the wing. He's covered by Simons. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Bridges. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
That's an athletic play by Sharp. Putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
The Cavaliers lead by 10. Hunter, the screen. Here he goes. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Picked by Isaac. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Isaac.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is the kind of domination.
We do that $1 Million song that just got, that was just hot.
Nothing got changed there. I just dominate business now instead of basketball.
It's like $1 million or something.
Hold on, Jed. It was just one box of donuts today, at least.
But I think his name's Tommy Richmond. Something like that.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Cavaliers.
I mean,
yeah, $1 Million baby, Tommy Richmond.
And impose your will this way, you're delivering.
Appreciate you joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Henderson. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Sharp going inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Defended by Henderson. Allen with a screen on Henderson. From the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Henderson against Allen. Henderson with it. 7 points in the game. 4-3. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Good on the jump shot. 12 points for him.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Henderson.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Henderson. That shot is off. Nice D from Bridges.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Portland shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Defended by Henderson. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Cleveland leading by 7. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Hunter. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And here are the Cavaliers now. He buries it from 3. 17 points in the game.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Shots good by Henderson.
The response from Scoot in answer 3. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Lets it fly. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Blazers trail by 7. And here's Henderson. 12 points for him. Simons outside. Outside for Henderson. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Aiden with a screen. Lets it go. Offensive rebound. Simons finds Aiden.
Defense has no good answer for Aiden there, so they come at the big man and foul him.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw no good. A different look for Cleveland. Isaac comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Tyson in for Hunter. And he sinks the second. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized. But with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players. And he's become a ferocious scorer.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 8-point game. Gets the 3 ball to go. Henderson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Defended by Henderson. Pass to Tyson. Allen a screen. And there's the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Blazers trail by 7. Henderson with it. Picked up by Allen. Henderson misses.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Tyson. Defended by Henderson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Nice D from Allen. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Defended by Henderson. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. On the take. Kicks it out to Isaac. Off target from outside. Blazers trail by 9. Outside Sharp. And here's Henderson. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Henderson's got 11 in the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Three-pointer Sharp. Another 3 for Portland.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Allen with a screen on Henderson. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
Simons with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Offline with a 3. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Kicks it out to Isaac. He's guarded by Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 23.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Simons. Back to Henderson. Launches it. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cleveland on top. They're up by 4. And we're coming back in. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Cleveland leading by 8. On the court right now for Portland. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Shaden Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man spot.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Back to Mobley. Portland with a rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And the Blazers making a change here. Cleveland leading by 7. Mobley, a screen on Henderson. Driving inside.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bridges passes to Ayton. Sharp against Mitchell. inside Sharp. 5 to shoot. For 3. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Defended by Henderson. Pass to Allen. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Here's Sharp. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That free throw good from Sharp.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Allen with a screen on Henderson. With the drive. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's gotten 4 this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Sharp passes to Henderson. No good on the 3. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Henderson. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. Henderson's got 26.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man. Scoop.
Allen with a screen on Henderson. And there's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. He drops the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. So he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He said to them, quote, "We've worked hard to come back. We had them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Count the basket. Give him 31 now.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Down low to the left side wing. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Defended by Henderson. From the high post. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And this is